I'm a student of CIS and here we have one of the biggest football tournaments arranged by Cambridge schools all over Chittagong every year. And being the best school to arrange one, this year we had an awesome one, aka Cider International Football Tournament, or more widely known as CIFT. We had a blast this year and I'm gonna be telling you guys exactly how it went. So this football tournament all started off at Thursday right after school. We had our first match against our main Cider team, the Cider White team versus CGS NC. It was a splendid match, but unfortunately I couldn't record that day simply cause I didn't bring phone. School time. Baad den ki korbo ar kichu to korar nai. Look at this hot guy instead.
One kiss is all it takes. Falling in love with me. Possibilities. I look like all you need.
But aro duita match hoy tarpor second ta draw, third ta jite William Carey, and it's time for the next day. The next day was a fairly competitive one too. The first match between Cider's green team and CGS's B team led to CGS B taking the win. But apart from this, the CIS white team played really well. Ilham Bhai went fucking god mode. Dihan Bhai was there too. Oh, Dihan Bhai even won the player of the match, which was insane. I mean, wasn't it obvious? But yeah, Cider obviously won against them too, especially thanks to our god tier players like Dihan Bhai and Ilham Bhai. Those guys are just legends. The day ended with CGS A versus CGS B, where CGS A took the win. So welcome to the field. Right now what we're gonna have is the semi-finals of CIS and CGS. Today it's gonna be one of the craziest matches and I'm just gonna be showing you exactly how it's gonna go. It's gonna be an insane match. I'm gonna be here with you. So cholen dekhi kirokom hoy. So the semi-finals start with Cider White versus CGS. It was a really competitive match. CGS was not letting down. Neither was Cider. After a lot of tackle and a lot of suspense, Cider kind of struggled, so did CGS. But at the end, after a really suspensive 40 minutes, we finally secured some goals. And guess what the conclusion was? We won. Which leads us to our final match. So between the match of Cider White versus CGS, Cider White took the win and secured a clean victory. Next was also a very fairly strong team as well from Cider, and this one was the Cider NC team. Now the NC is fairly strong, but we all know Cider White is better. But this time, যেহেতু Cider NC WC এর সাথে জিতে গেছে and Cider White CGS এর সাথে জিতে গেছে, it meant that Cider White will be against Cider NC. Everybody thought it would be a splendid win for Cider White, right? But guess what happened? It was so intense. The first goal was literally done by NC themselves, and we were full of revenge. We were full of rage. Ilham Bhai went god mode. So did Yuhan. And I just have mad respect for Yuhan because he was the one who scored our first goal and he was the one who still brought back hope. We were literally so tense, didn't even believe we were gonna make a goal. There was literally 4 to 5 minutes left on the clock and we were so fucking intense because we weren't making a goal. Who do you think is gonna win?
Me.
I never lose. Who do you think is gonna win? I hope CGS BC. Who do you think is going to win?
Cider White.
That's not our fault.
It's obvious.
Obvious.
But it doesn't end there. Now that Yuhan scored a goal, NC was also fucking pissed. So guess what they decided to do? Play even harder. And that's when it got really competitive for us. But guess what happened? Ilham Bhai didn't hold back. And then a few minutes passed and it's down to the final 2 minutes for who is gonna win CIFT of 2022. The scores were 1-1 and Ilham Bhai just knew we had to win. It was also the final match for our beloved Dihan Bhai as well. So we really wanted to win, you see. And guess what? Ilham Bhai didn't let us down. The ending between these two rivals were so good. Literally, Dihan and Ilham Bhai একসাথে charge করছিল against 6 NC players. And guess what happened? Actor defender stop করতে পারে না, Ilham Bhai tackle দিয়ে গেল and then Dihan Bhai কে pass করলো, Dihan Bhai final pass দিয়ে Ilham Bhai score করে দিল. We had finally reached 2-1 and we were on the winning lead. তারপর আর কি 2 মিনিট কেটে গেল, the referee blew his whistle and it was finally time for celebration. Like I literally can't hold back the hype right now কারণ এত জোশ হইছে ending টা and CIFT 2022 এই victory celebrate করে we can once again earn the title of saying back to back boys, back to back. This is our field and this is our victory. That's how we roll. Therefore Cider CC white team wins the CIFT 2022 champions again, and I don't even think there's anything more left to say. Dihan Bhai had retired in peace. He is going to be going abroad in the next 2 months. This is your last CIFT, right?
Yes.
How do you feel?
I feel amazing. I feel accomplished. My last year, and I went back home with the trophy.
Let's go! And the Cider CC team will kind of have a downfall, I guess, but this is not the end, ladies and gentlemen, because we are gonna be the next. With that being said, enjoy the victory we had today, and just look at this scene, bro. It was fucking insane.
They're all hard, bro. Strong, masculine men. I wish they would take me down.
How was the experience today?
আমি মানে কি বলবো বুঝতেছি না
Why?
মানে সব কিছু আনএক্সপেক্টেড প্রথমে গোল খাই তারপরে গোল দিই তারপরে গোল খাই তারপরে গোল দিই এক কথা শেষ আমরাই সেরা
That's right.
আমার মেডেল নেই